Hi, this is Builder Julio. Today I'd like to demonstrate a diminished seventh arpeggio pattern, sweep picking pattern, that I've turned into an exercise that I think could be very useful in your playing for several reasons. One, because it's sweep picking, which means it's a great exercise for left and right hand coordination. Number two, it's a great rhythmic exercise because it features groups of fours and fives. So you have to be able to play 16th notes as well as quintuplets smoothly, which is quite fun. And thirdly, if you're short of diminished seventh arpeggio ideas, this will give you some suggestions. A lot of people have trouble playing over diminished chords. So this will just be one approach, at least starting with arpeggios, and then you can incorporate more interesting melodic ideas after that. But this will at least get you in the ballpark. Now this exercise is made up of 4 individual sections that you can kind of play all the way through without stopping once you've mastered each one. So I'll demonstrate the individual sections first and demonstrate my fingering. There's several ways you could finger most of these patterns, so I'll just demonstrate the ones I've come up with, and you can experiment with the ones on your own that you prefer. But what I've done is try to work out the fingerings that require the least position shifts. There are some position shifts required, unfortunately, but I've tried to make them the easiest possible ones. So you could build up a decent amount of speed with these once you get going. Okay, the first pattern goes like this. It's in 5th position, and the picking pattern is simple. It's just 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. In slow motion, it goes like this. Then shift up to 6th position. Okay, I'll do that one again. Starts in 5th position. Shift up to 6th. And notice when I'm playing these, I'm trying to play them legato without the notes running into each other. So you want to work on that left-hand control as you're doing these. That's the first piece. Second piece is the quintuplets, and starts on the 5th string. And there's no position changes in this one. I'll do that one again. Okay, next piece is back to 16th notes, and it's a very simple diminished arpeggio. You probably know this pattern already, and it just repeats up a minor third. Now I've used 2 different fingerings for a reason you'll see in a minute. First pattern is just 1, 2, 1, 2. Then shifting up, we want to go 3, 2, 3, 2. So that whole section. Now, the final piece is back to quintuplets, and it starts on the 5th string with the first finger. Notice how that easily lines up, because if you're playing, your first finger is right there, ready to go. So the final piece goes like this. Here's where I switch. Instead of using my 3rd finger, I use my 4th, and then descend after switching back to 6th position. I'll do that again. So those are the 4 pieces. And I will include a PDF that has both the fretboard diagrams, the notation, and the tab, whichever format you prefer to learn from. Or you could just learn, of course, just copying my fingering on the video. but if you want a printed version of that, that will be available. Now let me play it without stopping so you get an idea of rhythmically what's happening here. First, without any backing track, goes like this. Now, if you want to keep yourself precisely in time and want to hear what it sounds like over a diminished chord, you can use a backing track. This backing track is just simply a G diminished chord, G diminished 7th chord actually. Okay, so I'll do it at 2 different tempi. First tempi will be 51 beats per minute. Then the second tempi will be 70 beats per minute. And since each one of these patterns has to be played to a quarter note, click. So those tempos sound slow, but they're not, okay, as you'll see. Here's the initial one, 51 beats per minute. Now I'll attempt it at a faster speed, and this will be 70 beats per minute. As you can see, that tempo is 70 beats per minute. I'm not consistent yet. Okay, I don't have the amount of flow that I would prefer to have. So that would be my target tempo. So I would normally practice it quite a bit slower just to get really comfortable with it. So I hope this video has been of some help. Feel free to make any comments, criticisms, or questions in the area below. Thanks very much. Have a great day.